The Mullaperiyar Dam needs to be fixed, or else we can forget that Kerala ever existed on the country's map. Kerala, God's own country, has been witness to some of the worst natural disasters, including the recent one in Wayanad. Homes are gone, rivers are flooding, strong winds are destroying everything. These aren't just stories. These are about real people, our neighbors, friends and family. At this point, you might wonder, who gives a damn and why aren't we talking about Wayanad? Well, if we don't pay attention, we might as well as narrow down the number of states in India to 27. Be that as it may, we spoke to state disaster management authorities from Kerala and Tamil Nadu who refused to comment on this matter. Apparently, this is not a matter of concern at present, which is a matter of concern for us, being independent media. The Mullaperiyar Dam, a 120-year-old structure, has become a focal point for controversy between states of Kerala and Tamil Nadu. With potential implications for millions of people, this is a story that affects not just the local region but raises questions about infrastructure safety and environmental responsibility. The dam, built in 1895, is situated on the Mullaperiyar and the Periyar rivers in Kerala, although it is operated by a neighboring state of Tamil Nadu. The dam is crucial for Tamil Nadu's irrigation and water supply needs, supporting vast agricultural activities in the region. However, its age and structural integrity have become significant concerns for Kerala, especially given the dam's location in a seismically active area. The original lease agreement was signed in 1886 between the Maharaja of Travancore and the British Secretary of State for India. This 999-year lease handed over the rights to construct and use irrigation works to the British, and after independence, these rights were transferred to Tamil Nadu. The annual rent was a whooping rupees 40,000 plus rupees 5 per acre. Well, quite a deal for a piece of prime real estate. But this 1886 lease was quashed, but somehow this dam was not included in this pretext. A bench of justices including Abhay S. Oka and Augustine George Massey have agreed to take a fresh look at this case. They plan to dive into the details of the 1886 lease, determining if it holds water. Pun intended in today's context. Both states have been asked to submit relevant documents within 8 weeks. So stay tuned for what promises to be an intense legal showdown. The court will also ponder upon several critical questions. Is Tamil Nadu's suit even maintainable under Article 131 of the Indian Constitution? Is the lease deed valid and enforceable given today's circumstances? And has Kerala overstepped its bounds with the car park project? And does the Indian government have any succession rights over this lease? Over the years, debates have flared regarding the safety of the dam. The Kerala government in particular has voiced grave concerns about the dam's condition, arguing that it poses severe risk to the lives and properties of nearly 50 lakh people downstream, including strategically important Idukki Dam. Kerala has recently brought the issue to the Supreme Court, underscoring the urgent need to address the dam's safety. In their affidavit, Kerala argued that despite ongoing maintenance and strengthening efforts, the dam's deterioration over the years makes it increasingly vulnerable. Kerala highlighted the global trend of re-evaluating dam safety based on modern standards and design criteria, suggesting that Mullaperiyar Dam no longer meets these standards. One of Kerala's main argument is the potential cascading failure effect, that if Mullaperiyar Dam were to fail, the resulting floodwaters could overwhelm the Idukki Dam, leading to a catastrophic situation with unimaginable consequences for the population below. And this dire situation is exacerbated by the region's erratic rainfall patterns and the impacts of climate change, which have already resulted in devastating floods in the past few years. Kerala's proposal is, twofold. First, they urge the Supreme Court to reduce the maximum permissible water level in this reservoir from 142 feet to 139 feet. This reduction aims to mitigate the risk of sudden flooding and relieve pressure on dam's aging structure. Well, the second one, as a long-term solution, Kerala advocates for the construction of a new dam downstream and eventual decommissioning of the Mullaperiyar Dam. However, this proposal has met resistance from the Tamil Nadu government. Tamil Nadu's steadfast confidence in Mullaperiyar Dam is truly something to behold. Despite the dam being older than many of our great-grandparents, the state insists that lowering the water level would spell doom for its agriculture economy and water supply, as if there is no other solution in sight for Tamil Nadu. They assure us that the dam is in tip-top shape, maintained so impeccably that even an expert committee appointed by the Supreme Court gives it a gold star. Of course, who wouldn't feel secure about a 120-year-old structure being described as safe by a committee that's, let's be honest, has every reason to keep the peace between the two bickering states. It's almost charming how a few officials nod can transform a crumbling relic into a beacon of modern engineering, at least on paper. The Supreme Court has taken a cautious approach, emphasizing the matter of determining the suitable water level should be left to an expert supervisory committee. This committee, which includes representatives from both states and technical experts, was established to ensure the dam's safety and address any dispute. On October 24, 2023, the court asked Kerala to engage with Tamil Nadu and the committee instead of debating this issue in the court. However, Kerala has contested the committee's suggestion that no change in the water level is necessary. They argue that the current situation, compounded by climate change and increasing rainfall variability, warrants a re-evaluation of the dam's operational guidelines. The grim situation of the dam has often been voiced by popular Malayalam actors like Tovino Thomas and Prithviraj Sukumaran. On 5th of August, the Supreme Court decided to re-examine the 1886 lease. The Mullaperiyar Dam issue is not just a regional dispute. It echoes broader global concerns about aging infrastructure in the country and the need for proactive measures in the face of climate change. Across the world, many dams built decades ago are now reaching the end of their intended lifespans, posing potential risks for communities and ecosystems around them. As we witness the growing impact of climate change, including more intense and frequent rainfall events, it becomes imperative to reassess the safety and sustainability of these structures. The situation in Kerala is a reminder of the need for comprehensive and forward-thinking strategies to address the challenges posed by aging infrastructure in an evolving and a changing world. The role of Tamil Nadu also becomes very important because this is basically a vote bank situation there. No government wants to give this a go-ahead because they might not be voted to power in the next term, and if they do that, they will end up depressing or saddening an entire population who is dependent on water from these circumstances. There is no deliberation, there is no talking, and there is no, you could say, dialogue between the two states when it comes to this. This is of course being spearheaded by Tamil Nadu. As we wrap up this discussion, we invite you to share your thoughts in the comments. How should the balance between safety and resources need to be managed? What steps should government take to ensure the safety of aging infrastructure in the country? And how can communities and policy makers work together to address these pressing challenges? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more in-depth analysis of critical issues impacting our country and the world. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you in the next video.